Alright, we can keep this. So I guess we go Mesa, our Black Source turn 1 tapped. That way we don't have to worry about it later. We don't have to pay 3 life. Also fills our yard for our delve, which is kind of nice. But it's kind of surprising they put Murderous Cut in here, to be honest. Oh, well, I guess Mesa would have worked pretty well with Avenger, but I don't care. That's not for a while yet, so let's just get all of our colors out when we need them. Overgrown Battlement followed by a Loxodon Warhammer. Not the most exciting. I don't think that's worth Murderous Cutting. Ulamog. That guy's pretty big. So I guess we'll get a Warhammer out there and pass. Yeah, Tamiyo's a pretty big deal. I can't do much about that. Unfortunately, no threats. And Sphere of the Sun's not too bad. So I guess we'll get that. So still a couple lands away from our Avenger. Oracle Moldai is a pretty strong card. I might want to Murderous Cut that. We do have Terastodon as a way to deal with Tamiyo. So I'm going to hope I can do that before you get that emblem. That emblem was always probably one of the most frustrating ones to play against those control decks at the time. It's pretty outrageous. Duplicant doesn't seem super worth it, but I kind of like getting a creature on the board to threaten Tamiyo, so I guess we'll do it. We'll get rid of the Tamiyo. I mean the Oracle. That way, no value reaped from Oracle. Not the most exciting duplicant, admittedly, but like I said, it puts a threat on the board. And if he chooses to tap down the duplicant, at least my battlement can get us to Avenger territory. And if I draw land, it's a pretty big game. Like, I feel like he's motivated to tap duplicant now because we have the Warhammer. Well, I guess that works too. So okay, well, not going for ultimate, but getting some good value for sure. Well, we got our battlement, so that's pretty good. Okay. One resource short of getting this Terastodon online. I wish I had more defenders. But I think since we're in Avenger territory, we just play it. No Pact of Negation, that's nice. So theoretically, as long as our Avenger stays out, our plants can be big threats at some point. If I can resolve a Terastodon, I'm blowing up Tamiyo and probably blue lands. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. I probably would have copied Avenger. So, yeah, we just need to resolve a Terracodon, and we'll be alright, I think. I think we'll blow up Islands plus Tameo. I don't know what he's oh, the Blood Crypt, okay. So I guess I can't Murderous Cut. No, I can with the Sphere, but I can't ramp into Terracodon next turn, so that's kind of an issue. Alright, so he's just keeping us off pretty important things here, unfortunately, but we'll just accept. Alright, so this thing, and pass. So I guess next turn, depending on what he taps, and depending on what I draw, I may be able to resolve a Terracodon. Alright, well, Coalition Relic's pretty good. And it's still 6-drop follow-up. That's, oh, some good value to be reaped there. Still taking some flight damage there. So we're 1 resource short of Terracodon still. It does work. So do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So we'll play it, and we have to make some blow-up decisions. So Tameo's gone. I think Relic's gone. Maybe one more blue resource, but I think I might actually just blow up the Relic and then blow up my Sphere. If I can get a Warhammer on my Terracodon, it'll do some work for us. We're taking quite a bit of flying damage at the moment. All right. This actually is not the worst. So I think what we do is equip Terracodon. Swing for 12 because we need to gain life here. Unfortunately, Kaiga's gonna excuse me. Kaiga's gonna steal our Terracodon, but I guess we have the Murderous Cut for it. And we have infinite chump blockers for it, really, so we'll just re-equip the Elephant. I mean, as much as I want to untap the Grim Monolith, I just don't think that's going to work. So take some flying. Okay. Okay. Not that bad. Uh, let's get... So if I murderous cut his Terastodon, swing with the elephant, we still get some good lifelink in, so I think I'm going to do that. Let's just do this. Kill my dude. Leave my guys untapped. Swing with an elephant. That can gain us some life. I think he just blocks with one of his elephants, but we gain some life, so it's not that bad. And pass. We do have the resources to do Ulamog next turn, but I haven't figured out what I'm blowing up yet. I mean, probably blowing up a Dungeon Geist, I guess? Just to minimize damage, or maybe whatever he's playing here. Not, well, Gilded Lotus. He's already got like all the resources he needs, so that doesn't seem that important. Nissa, let me think. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have Exaxes to cast Ulamog, so I think I'd best do that. Let's just resolve it. Even if we don't, we still get to... And we'll just take out the Dungeon Geist. I don't think anything else he has really matters. So if I can stick a Warhammer on that and get in, we'll be sitting pretty. Upheaval. Yeah, so that's likely going to be game. So, yeah, just have not had a match where I feel favored at all with this deck, so not feeling that good about Cube anymore, I guess. People aren't really into the red deck. That's pretty much all I'm good at drafting, so I don't know what to say. It's kind of sad. I do enjoy Cube, but I guess playing a deck that people don't like to watch, so it's kind of tough. I don't know what to do about that. So basically I only have to discard everything important. I don't know what to discard. Guess Ulamog. I have 11 cards in hand, so I need to discard 4 more. Let's go 1, 2, not sure how important Duplicant is yet. Seems like it's fairly difficult to get to, but maybe not. 3. I don't know. Guess Nissa. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I was going to say Sage next turn taking out Gilded Lotus maybe is good, but not sure on that. Well, I can't do that anymore. So I take quite a bit of damage next turn if I play one of these. Enters the battlefield, tapped lands. Still might want to do it though. But I kind of want to block the Mana War, so I think we got to go Battlement here. Next turn, potentially Reclamation Sage, but he's already got all the manas, so not sure if that's going to do all that much. I'm not sure why he copied a Battlement. Oh, I found Nissa again. Let's guess blow up Gilded Lotus. So if I play it untapped, I have to go to 5. I play Sage plus Pilgrim, chump with the or trade with the Mana War, take 5 lethal, so it forces me to trade with the Pilgrim if I take 2 here. Guess it doesn't matter. All right, so we'll lose to Upheaval. So we can go to the next game. Yeah, I don't feel very confident, I guess, but whatever. I guess we'll do what we can. Not much confidence on my end. So Disfigure, that should help. He's got a lot of mana ramps. I think that's it, though. Parallax Wave doesn't seem all that good. So we can get rid of Soren again, as per usual. I think that works. All right, let's try it again. I'll play first. Sand doesn't seem to do too much. I think we're going to have to do better. Don't have any other colors. Don't have any ramp. I think we better see if we can't do better. Better see if we can't do better. You like that English? You like it? This hand's actually pretty good. So, I think Arid Mesa finds Temple Garden to get our white source. So we can drop a little Pride Mage here. I guess that one doesn't matter too much with the Pride Mage out. Power less than, okay. Pilgrim, not a bad draw. So I guess we go Monolith. Drop a Pilgrim. I don't see a real reason to drop the Monolith tapping the other Monolith. I don't think that's all that good. Oh, I guess this lets him steal our Pilgrim, doesn't it? Well, that might have been a mistake. I could have tapped my Monolith in response. Alright, so that was kind of a mistake, I guess. But it's not that big of a deal, I guess. It doesn't give him green, although he does have it now. I almost feel like I'd still rather have my Pride Mage. But I think we're just going to end up disfiguring our own guy, which is certainly awkward. I guess we can attack first, though. So, we'll go disfigure. Could blow up his Chalice, too. Question is, does it seem worth it? Gets him to 5 mana. I have to blow up my Pride Mage, which I kind of don't want to do. But then again, if he resolves a Tamiyo next turn, I'm in a bit of trouble. Guess I still... it comes down to I got to draw well, regardless. Alright. Yeah, so if we draw lands for the rest of the game, we're most certainly losing, but if I can draw non-lands, I think we'll do pretty good. There's Tamiyo. It's unfortunate. So, just need to find one of our many threats, and I think we'll be fine. Otherwise, we can't win. So, duplicate on the Oracle, or I guess duplicate on the Dungeon Geist maybe makes more sense. He can cast Tameo either way, so it doesn't really matter. And taking out the Dungeon Geist at least gives me my Pride Mage again. So essentially 2 free lands there from Oracle, but shrug my shoulders. If I'd taken out Oracle, he still would have been able to resolve Tameo. So doesn't really matter. So I'm trying to think what Tameo's going to do. I guess keep the I don't know what he's keeping tapped. Could draw 1 card, I guess, but I don't know what that does either. Sakashima's student is going to be able to copy duplicate, kill something. He also can ninja the student in if he attacks with Oracle. Once he gets this in his hand, of course. We actually would have had the resources for Ulamog, but my Basalt Monolith's tapped now. Alright, Kaiga's pretty good. Guess I would have rather duplicated that, but Acidic Slime really doesn't do all that much, does it? Is there something I was saving the slime for? No, I can't recall. I really can't remember, and my clock's too low to think about it too long. So I guess I've got 5 resources. So I can play the slime. I don't even know what's worth blowing up. Maybe a green source. Still doesn't seem all that useful. Could just wait on it for something. But he's also swinging at 5 each turn in the air now, I guess. I guess I have to progress the board. I can't really sit back. And the reason being because he's actually essentially racing me pretty well here. So I guess we'll blow up a green source. Oh, I guess Gilded Lotus was the thing I wanted to wait for, but I can't really afford to wait. I'm actually just behind on board, and so he's got a clone effect, so he can swing with Kaiga, ninja in Sakashima's, but I don't even know exactly what he'd. Opponent is not having any problems finding bomb threats. That is certain. Kind of wish that was happening with us. So just draw infinite cards and play infinite manas. And we are infinitely behind. So looks pretty hopeless. Yeah, I guess we can Fate's Fetters a Kaiga. And then I guess we can swing with a Acidic Slime. Could do the Duplicant, I suppose. think he just blocks with a, well, doesn't block, I guess. So I think he's going to student. Copying maybe our acidic slime. Getting the duplicate to exile maybe Kaiga to have a 5/5. I'm not sure actually. Our duplicate to get a 3/3 or a 2/4, I guess. That's kind of weird. So, Tamio. All right, no more ramp. Can't do anything about that. Nor that, nor that. Okay. Hey, Avenger. Could wait on it, but I don't want it to get countered. We know our opponent runs dismiss. So now at least if I can get a land, we can pump our plants. Guess I could have attacked Pride Mage there. He wouldn't have had a great block, or a Mystic Snake for that matter. All right. So he actually has the land to draw with Mind Stone. As well as play Mystic Snake, so he can just counter our Avenger. Not that I could play it even if I wanted to. Guess we swing for 3. I don't care about blowing up any of his things, so I guess we'll get rid of the Oracle. And guess I want to sandbag the land, but we're not going to be able to resolve our Avenger anyway, but I might as well. Well, I guess I better get resources then. I mean, we're not resolving Avenger, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so take a ton of damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's a bit too much, I guess. Block a couple guys. So you got to draw 6 cards. which is pretty good. So I guess my best hope of winning is decking him. So it doesn't seem super possible, but guess I can gear up a plant here. Oh wait, that's right, he has the Mystic Snake. No, we just lose. We just lose. Yeah. Guess we force him to counter the Warhammer. It doesn't matter. Guess I should have actually untapped my Basalt Monolith in response. Well, I'd like to say this draft was fun, but no, it's not very much fun getting your butt kicked. It's really not. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Guess I'll go back to cons. We'll see you next time.